In just 33 seconds, one line would snap the fragile thread of a primetime interview, turning a duchess's carefully curated narrative into live television chaos. Alex Rivera, the network's unshakable anchor who had grilled presidents and war survivors without flinching, faced Prince Harry, media-schooled royal, activist star, household name expecting reverence. Reputation, ethics, and the audience's trust hung in the balance. The lights ran hot over the sleek glass desk. The red on-air sign blinked alive with a low electronic hum. Alex adjusted his tie, the fabric cool against his skin, and flashed his practiced smile. Prince Harry settled into the guest chair, posture straight, hands folded, control in every line. The studio audience murmured softly, a cutaway shot catching their expectant faces under the glow. In the control room, producers leaned forward, monitors flickering with live feeds. "Thank you for joining us tonight, Your Royal Highness," Alex began, voice warm and measured. "It's a privilege to have you here on the show." Harry nodded, a quick smile. "Happy to be here, Alex. Let's keep it real." A light chuckle rippled through the room, neutral, easy. Alex leaned in slightly. "Your foundation's work with veterans has inspired millions. Tell us about a moment that stuck with you." Harry's eyes lit up genuinely. "There was this one soldier in Invictus, lost both legs, but he crossed that finish line. That's the fire we're fueling." The audience applauded politely. Cutaway to the control room, a floor manager signaled thumbs up. "Everything under control." The wire mics picked up the soft rustle of Harry's sleeve as he gestured. Alex nodded, letting the applause fade. "Powerful stuff. And you've been vocal about mental health, privacy as a core value, especially after everything your family's endured." He paused, tone shifting to professional curiosity. "Yet in the past year, you've done a major documentary, podcasts, even a memoir tour. Help us reconcile privacy with all that publicity." Harry's smile tightened, just a fraction. The camera caught it on a medium close-up, jaw flexing subtly. "It's not that simple, Alex. You're framing it as a contradiction, but I've lived through invasion. Paparazzi chases, leaks, real trauma. Sharing on my terms isn't the same as being hunted." In the control room, a producer froze, hand hovering over the switcher. The low studio hum seemed louder for a beat. Alex held steady, eyes direct. "I won't pretend to know what you've lived through. No one here disputes the trauma, it's well documented. I'm asking about the public message. You advocate for privacy, yet choose high-profile platforms. Viewers deserve consistency between the two." Harry leaned forward, voice firm but not raised. "You don't get to interrogate me on my life like it's a gotcha. I've earned the right to tell my story after years of silence forced on me." The audience shifted in their seats, a cutaway showed a few uneasy glances. Alex's fingers rested flat on the desk, unmoving. "I'm not here to corner you, I'm here to clarify. People watching have followed your journey, they want to understand the logic." Harry's eyes narrowed. "This isn't clarification. It's a performance for your sponsors, your ratings. You're part of the same machine that hounded my mother." A wire mic snapped softly as Harry adjusted his collar. The lights felt hotter now, casting sharp shadows. In the control room, headsets crackled, the floor manager's hand signaled hold steady. Alex didn't flinch. "No one here wants a performance. We want clarity for the audience that trusts us both. Critique the network if you must, that's fair game. But let's stay on the message." Harry shook his head, voice edging sharper. "Easy for you to say. People like you were handed everything, platforms, protection. You filter everything through your lens, then call it journalism." The camera pushed in on Alex's eyes, steady, unblinking. A cutaway to the audience, murmurs rising, phones subtly lifting. Producers exchanged glances, one mouthed, escalating. Alex exhaled evenly. "Let's reset. I'm asking about public statements and their consistency, not your worth as a person. Shall we try that?" Harry's fingers drummed once on the armrest. "Reset? This is a setup. You ambush me with contradictions, then act like the referee." The room inhaled. Alex's voice stayed level. I'm not your enemy, I'm here to ask fair questions. Viewers deserve that much. Harry's chair creaked as he shifted. Your viewers? They're the ones feeding the beast. Half of them decided who I am before I sat down. Close up on Harry's lips, words clipped, breath visible. The studio hum faded under tension. Alex's hand signal was subtle, toward the wing. Critique me if you like, don't belittle the audience, Alex said calmly. Or the crew working tonight. Harry stood abruptly, the mic wire tugging. This is over. Destroy the footage, or I'll sue. He ripped the lavalier free, a sharp snap echoing. Heels clicked on the lacquered floor as he strode toward the exit. The camera held on Alex's face, composed, no triumph. Cut away to the control room, producers frozen, one reaching for security comms. The audience gasped collectively. We won't continue under personal attacks, Alex stated, voice cutting through the hush. We're ending the interview. Thank you. Security appeared at the wing, two figures in suits, professional, unobtrusive. Harry didn't resist, the door thudded shut behind him. The on-air sign blinked once, then held red. Silence swallowed the studio. The empty chair gleamed under the lights. Alex sat still, the weight settling in his chest, not victory, but a quiet ache for what might have been a real conversation. He felt the fatigue in his shoulders, the regret that standards had to draw the line here. The door thudded. Silence held. Then headsets crackled to life. Within minutes, phones lit up, grainy clips, hot takes, and a question none of them could control: what now? In the control room, monitors replayed the final snap of the mic wire on a frozen loop. The producer, Elena, pulled off her headset, voice low. Air it clean? Alex stood at the glass wall overlooking the empty set, tie loosened. No cuts beyond time and breaks. Standards over spectacle. A junior editor scrolled a phone. It's everywhere. Audience feeds already trending. Elena nodded once. Let the tape speak. No monologue, no spin. The hallway outside buzzed with restrained motion. A stagehand coiled the abandoned lavalier like a dead thing. Security escorted Harry's team past, briefcases, clipped words, no eye contact. The floor manager whispered into a walkie, clear the wing. Back in the control room, screens flickered with incoming texts. One read, did he just walk? Another, respect to Alex for holding the line. A third, set up. Elena muted the noise. We answer with tone. Alex rubbed the bridge of his nose. Everyone okay? He checked faces, interns, camera ops, the makeup artist lingering by the door. Nods, but eyes wide. Upstairs, in the green room, Harry's publicist typed furiously. A statement drafted in seconds, an ambush disguised as conversation. Questions framed to distort, not discuss. Sent. Within 90 seconds, it hit wires. The network's response was shorter, typed by legal on standby, we disagree with the characterization. The interview will air as recorded, respecting viewers' judgment. Elena read both aloud. That's it. No escalation. Alex leaned against the desk, the glass cool under his palms. It shouldn't have gone this way. His voice was soft, almost private. I wish we'd found the thread. A monitor showed the set below, empty chair, coiled cable, lights dimming to standby. The on-air sign clicked off with a faint pop. In the corridor, a runner passed with coffee. Bookings are calling. Some pulling, some doubling down. Elena waved it off. We'll handle tomorrow. Later, in the edit bay, they watched the raw feed once, no commentary. The snap of the mic. The thud of the door. Alex's final line, steady. Elena marked the brakes. One cut, the walkout. Nothing else. Alex lingered after the room emptied. He picked up the lavalier from the prop table, still warm from body heat. The weight of it surprised him. Not triumph. Just the residue of a line held. Down the hall, Harry sat in a town car. Window cracked. City lights streaked across his face. His aide murmured, "We control the next move." Harry stared ahead. "I just wanted to be heard." Back in the studio, the chair sat empty under quiet lights. The mic lay coiled like a question no one answered with noise. Alex walked the set one last time, switching off the last bank of lights. The room went dark, but the standard stayed lit. This is a work of dramatization inspired by media dynamics and public discourse. Any resemblance is used for narrative effect.